Hey everyone, today we're diving into something pretty incredible. It's a technique that some of the most successful people in the world use to get what they want. It's called mental imagery, but you probably know it as visualization. And yeah, it really is about using your mind to help shape your reality. But let's be real for a second. Is that actually possible? Can you literally think your way into a new job, a better life, or achieving some huge dream you've always had? Well, according to the research, the answer is a big, loud yes. But, and this is a big but, it's a whole lot more than just wishful thinking. Okay, so let's break this down. Mental imagery isn't some kind of magic spell. It's a system. Think of it as a tool that gets your belief, your emotions, and your actions all working together. It's about getting every single part of you aimed in the exact same direction, straight at your goal. So how in the world does this actually work? Well, the secret is very deep inside our own minds, in what we can call our subconscious engine. This right here, this is the whole foundation. This one idea is what makes everything else possible. The part of your brain that's always running in the background, your subconscious, it doesn't really know the difference between something you're vividly imagining and something that's actually happening. And you've already experienced this. Think about the last time a movie made you genuinely sad or happy or even scared. You knew consciously that it was just actors on a screen, but your subconscious, it reacted to the feeling like it was totally real. That's the power we're about to tap into. All right, enough theory. Let's make this super practical. We're going to walk through the exact steps you take using a really common goal, landing a brand new job. So here's the deal. You have to create a full-on mental movie from the very beginning to the very end. You don't just flash forward to the happy ending. No, you experience the whole journey. You actually see yourself confidently submitting that application. You feel that amazing confidence as you nail every single interview question. You imagine that incredible jolt of joy as you open the offer letter. And finally, you see yourself sitting at your new desk, already feeling successful. And here's the absolute key to making it stick. You have to pull in your emotions and all of your senses. Don't just watch the movie from a distance. You have to live it. Feel that rush of pure happiness. See the proud smiles on your family's faces. Actually hear your friends' voices congratulating you. The more vivid and emotionally real you make it, the more real it becomes for your subconscious. Now, like any really powerful tool, there are some rules of the road. You've got to follow them to make sure you're using this thing effectively. So let's cover a few of the big ones. Okay, pay attention because this one is a total game changer. There's a huge difference between thinking toward your goal and thinking from your goal. Toward is hoping for something in the future. From is experiencing it as if it's already happened right now. You're not just hoping for success, you are feeling the emotions of success in this very moment. That is the correct and way, way more powerful way to do it. This is another great question. When you do this, are you watching yourself like you're in a movie theater, or are you the main character seeing it through your own eyes? And the answer is crystal clear. You have to be a participant, not just an observer. You need to feel the chair you're sitting on in that interview, see the room from your own point of view. You have to be inside the experience, not just watching it from a distance. So what happens if you're struggling to see the images clearly? Should you just grit your teeth and try harder? Nope, absolutely not. Forcing it actually works against you. This whole process works best when you're in a calm, relaxed state. If you try to force the images, you just create tension and that blocks the natural flow. The real key is to just calmly expect the image to show up and let it happen. So we've got the technique down. But how far ahead should you be looking? Should you just visualize the very next step, or should you be thinking about something much bigger? The advice here is pretty clear. Go big. Focus on your ultimate goal, the final destination. You don't have to map out every single turn to get there. So if your dream is to become a doctor, don't just visualize passing one exam. Visualize yourself as that successful, respected doctor actually making a real difference in your patients' lives. And this is exactly why focusing on the end goal is so incredibly powerful. Once you lock that destination into your subconscious, it basically acts like a GPS. It just starts guiding you. It'll bring the right steps, the right opportunities, and the right ideas into your life. All you have to do is set the final destination. So let's wrap this all up with this one final thought. Mental imagery isn't just idle daydreaming. It is an active, focused process. It's a tool that aligns your entire being, your beliefs, your feelings, and your actions, and turns them into a single, powerful force aimed directly at what you want to achieve. And that leaves us with one last, really important question. But it's not for me. It's for you. Now that you have this tool, what's the very first goal you're going to use it on? What future are you going to start creating starting today?